Hello, this is our SSD of Carli, and we are at this point in time with Carli 8. We've decided to stop upgrading this Arch ISO package and stick it to version 46-1 or -1 or -1, right? And wait till Arch ISO is going to get more or less stable in the sense of no more changes that are, no more big changes, right? Change is always part of your system, of your operating system. That's normal. Now, there are two things in Carli 8 I would like to add. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about Carli, right? Let's see. Info, ISO, Linux. Let's see what we get. All right, we get ArcoLinuxISO.com. So on this website, we explain you how to make a customized Arch Linux ISO, Carli. So the goal, the vision, etc. And we have version 8 up till now. So we're not going to make a 9, since we're not going to update Arch ISO. We stick to what we have, and it works fine. Now the thing is, when we boot up, so this is the documentation to stick to the current or the correct version. What we have now when we build Carli is that Calamares is actually hidden away. I don't know if it's still available here. Let's have a look. Carli 8 optical drive. So let's see if we can boot it. Of course, on the wrong screen. So this one, I'm not sure. I don't think it's no. It's not installed, I think. Maybe this isn't very old ISO, I'm not sure how old it is. But anyway, I want to show you that Calamares is there, but it's not there. But that's a choice, right? Every distro out there, either you go and look in the menu, how do I need to install? Either they put something up here, some icons on your desktop, install this, install that, install this, right? In this case, it's the application is there, but you need to look for it. So install system. That's the thing that launches Calamares. Calamares is a application from github.com/Calamares. It's used by so many operating systems, well, from Linux. Now, I do like the pop-up Calamares being there. So when you boot up basically a live DVD, you use it not to make videos on it or do whatever you want on it. You do it to install the system. It only comes to its right if you have installed it on a hard disk or an SSD, and the machine, the operating system, gets all the cores and gets everything available to its for its system. So a pop-up of Calamares would be nice. So at this point in time, Carli 8 does not have it. Option 1 is the one from Carli, from ArcoLinux. We go to Dolphin, a file manager, in this case Dolphin, right, Plasma. And you could go, well, there are two files, folders that are important. etc/scal, if you're an ArcoLinux user, you already know the term scal. So this is etc/scal. Control H. It has some things in it. We have not put anything in it in Carli. In ArcoLinux, it's completely filled. So this is the standard bash RC that you get from Arch Linux, right? The bash profile, the bash logout, screen RC, and ZSH RC. So this is all standard. Nothing has been changed. There are no files from Carli defining the content of these files. So anything, the point of etc/scal is anything you put in the scal folder is going to go on the home directory of the user. So Calamares does its thing. Who are you? I'm Eric, blah, blah, blah. And they get your home Eric, and everything that's in the etc/scal is gonna be in home Eric. Now there's also a second important folder, which is called XDG. I don't see XDG. So we need to have an application to do that. Ah, there you are, XDG. Whew. Thought, hey, what's going on, right? So this thing, etc xdg, colors, menus, reflectors, systemd, user interface, some stuff. What if, right? What if I put Calamares in the auto start? It's, well, these are not our things, right? It's not Carli thinking, hey, I would like to have this or that. No, it's Plasma saying auto start this, auto start that, and sometimes you see pop-ups, people saying Baloo is taking all my CPU away. So the application is running and this is archiving of making an overview of all the files, and it's really consuming all your CPU. That's possible, right? But the process will end. Now, lots of things like orgs KDE, the discover, the notifier, so something to notify yourself. So things like that, pulse audio is there. But what if I put Calamares desktop in here, right? So that's the goal. In ArcoLinux, that's what we did. We put it in here. And then later on, since it's an etc xdg, you can also remove it afterwards. Another option is to put it actually inside, inside etc scal, and ensure it's gonna be on the desktop, for example, right? You can actually say in the structure, let's put it on the desktop. So it's a possibility you can do as well, but you need to have the folder desktop, right? So this is the root. You can have different things, but mind you, you're working on the system of the user, right? So beware not to do things the user wouldn't like you to do. But the thing is, if we put a little desktop keyboard shortcut, a little icon up here, say, hey, run Calamares or install Carli or something like that, just double click it and it's running. So that's a good thing. The only thing is it will stay there, right? After you installed the system, and I'm Eric, I'm logging in, Calamares will still be there. We will have deleted Calamares, but not the icon up here. So that's something you should think about. Say, hey, how do I get rid of that, right? So that's the video for today. How do we get Calamares to pop up? So shut down. Bye-bye. Let's have a look. What do we have? It's been a while since we had Carli, so let's go to data, we'll level up, and inside here is now Carli, right? Carli 8. So this is our last time we've created Carli 8. So this one, and September 14th I've run it. Okay, I've created it on 6 days ago or so. And we have also can do other things as well. So the Calamares config is here. We have the package builds that are here, and the Carli repo that's here. Okay. Let's take a look again. Carli repo. We have the Calamares itself, the configuration for Calamares, ckcomp, make init CPU, open swap, and yay bin. All right. What we need actually is another package, right? We need to have a package to install just for this time, for this moment, right? Just Calamares desktop. Thing is, I wanted to get to be deleted also, but that's the Carli solution. That's the Carli solution. Sorry, that's the ArcoLinux solution. So putting it in etc xdg. So I would like to change things over a little bit for me, right? My return on investment is that I do something else that I do on ArcoLinux and figure it out together. A sip of the coffee. Okay. I need to have a new package. I want to have a package that's going to put something on the desktop. All right. Let me first log in. And then GitHub Carli. Haha, true, that was another one. So ArcoLinux ISO, Carli 5, 1 level up, come on. Carli 6, 7, 8, 9, Carli package builds, Carli Calamares. I need something to hold the, now is the question, how do we call it, right? Do we call it Carli system installation, system configuration, installation, right? Okay, we have a name. Let me sign in again. Okay, signed in. So new, give the name, make sure it's public. I always forget that. So Carli system installation. Okay, so that's gonna be my package name, Carli system installation. Click it. Then we go to, well, probably that's the repo. Those are the package builds. So this is the configuration. Yeah, we're gonna need to put it here. Git clone, Ctrl+Shift+V, that's it. This one, that one, I'm comparing it to make it go faster. The README is this one, right? So README, I'm gonna copy to the right. Git, I'm gonna copy to the right. And setup, and I'm copy to the right. Which gives me already something, right? We have these Git versions, the README, which I'm gonna change now. So Carli system installation. Things I use to install the system. All right, system installation, come on, save. And our setup, which is just a way to say who I am, so that I can push to the GitHub. All right, what else? I need a structure, etc, Calamares, branding, and so on. I need a structure. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it inside, let me think, etc, whoa, etc. That's not good, right? Create folder, etc, cal, and then check it out, right? File system, you have, where are you? Home, Eric, and then desktop. Now I'm thinking about, it's not an issue, right? Because we don't have other languages. It's not gonna be a problem. So create a folder, desktop. Now, the thing is, I need to make in link to Calamares, right? So a .desktop file. Where is that? Well, let's see if I have something done here. Yeah, I did it. So you can clone your Calamares from github.com/Calamares. So just git clone https github.com/Calamares. You've got this. Now this is an old one, so I'm gonna git pull it. So get me the newest code Adrian and his team has made. All right, oof, lots of stuff coming in. And I did see some things here about releases. So definitely we need to build a new Calamares, but it's another video. So lots of stuff. So 29, 30 already, that's the commits, well, the releases they have made. So lots and lots and lots of changes. Interesting to see, but of course, if you got time. lots and lots and lots and things have been changed during last builds, during last weeks. Okay, is there a desktop thing in here? I see here desktop, Calamares desktop. So what's this one and what's the other one? And if we compare these two, oh yeah, okay, it's just some language, which is better, right? Let's maybe take this one then, Calamares desktop. What if I take Control C, that one, to back, this one, desktop, Control V. Let's have a look what's inside. So version 1 install system, system install, you could call it Carli install system, right? This can be changed. Calamares system installer, user bin, Calamares. You can add -d, so you have a debug function if you'd like that. Why not? Get more information in the log files for development, good thing. And all the Arabic and lots and lots of Hindi, I think it's, and so on, right? All the languages are in here, comments and languages. Okay, let's try this, save. So we've now made the structure for us is clear in our head. Root, etc, scal, desktop, this will be there on my desktop. Then later I need to figure out how to get rid of it again, right? So the difference is ArcoLinux puts it in etc xdg. So I want to try this out. All right, let's move it to GitHub, right? First commit, adding Calamares .desktop, right, to the desktop. Enter. And then let me put in my password. So that's done. Refresh. And we have a structure. With this online, I can make a package. Making a package. How do we do that? So Carli package builds. We have here package build here, which is too complex. We have one here, which is okay. So let's start with this one, Control C, Control V. And then call it system installation. We should always call it the same, right? Carli system installation, rename. Now the easiest way is actually to compare. I so much use compare because this one is called system installation, right? And these are all folders for other uses, but destination one is the one we're using. So this can be anything else more complex. So we need to have it to etc scal and keep it like that, or make it desktop. Can be as well. etc scal desktop. And then Calamares for Carli. No, system files for Carli. It's not ArcoLinux ISO. It's, yes, true. It is. That's no problem. Empty directories. So here's the URL. So this is the URL here. This is gonna be changed. It's a variable. Package name is Carli system installation, and we install and copy everything to there. Let's see. Save. It's no problem if there is a mistake. We can do it again and again and again. Make package. Let's have a look. This is the source, that's GitHub. Package is Carli system installation, no typos, etc, good, scal, yes, desktop, yes, Calamares desktop, yes, right? So cool, that's gonna work. Move up, move up, move up, move up, move up. This one over here, that one over there. And we have our ZST, which is our output. We don't need these two guys. this one, Control X. We've put it on, we should put it on Carli repo in here, Control Find, and then push it to GitHub. All right. So we've added new package, Carli system installation. Ooh, totally forgot to change the package build number, which is not essential since it's the first time ever I've made it. But next time we build it, it's gonna be 20 for 2020, 8 is August, 9 is September, first edition. Next time it's gonna be the second edition, or better name it 1, right? And we can do a rebuild if you want to. Like I said, it doesn't really matter since it's really the first one, right? But just to show, these guys can go. This is 29.1, X, go up, Carli repo, inside, Control V. And nope. In here, you can say, push it back to the internet. Updated version. So 20.10, always check what happens, right? Delete 28.10, create 29.1. Okay, cool. So we have something on the internet, but it's not used. At this point in time, Carli 8 says, what package? There is no package, right? So we need to tell him to the packages x86-64. All the others are just exercises we've made in, I don't know, Carli 4, 5, 6. So it's only this one that's used, and we've decided to use Plasma as a desktop, but you can use Cinnamon, you can use Deeping, you know. The only thing you need to do is check out the differences, because this one is maintained, is updated all the time, not those guys, right? So check it out. This is what I need, but all the way down, I have something new. So where do we put it? This is all from Arch ISO. So this is the only thing we've decided. It's actually incredible, right? 10, 15 lines. And with it, we have a complete desktop environment. Okay, I suppose we will create a separate, well, it's basically still part of Calamares, all right, about the installer. So I don't need to make a separate well, block or something. Was it Carli system installation? We need to be absolutely sure. Carli system installation, no typos. All right, so now we told the system, hey, don't forget to put that particular package on your system. Okay. We could push that already to the internet, but we'll do it later. So out, not interested in out, yes to all, you can go, directory not empty. Let's clean it out. I have somewhere a clean script, no? I thought I had a clean script somewhere. Clean up. Carli 8 doesn't have a cleanup. Oh, there you are. So it's easier to run the script than, ta-da, everything gone. With sudo rights, right? Work still needs to go. So this is basically the setup. This is what you download. All right, sudo /build sh. Let's have a look what we did. Well, that's doing something. I was thinking of doing Calamares, but let's keep things separate. Let's make another video about that. So he's building, he's downloading. And this is how you proceed, step by step. There is still one step more to do. That's saying, hey, delete me the file on the desktop. And information is online, right? the information is online. In this case, I have seen the code on Feren OS GitHub, right? Lots of Linux distributions use Calamares. So you go inside Calamares, you go ahead and have a look. Is there information about Calamares, right? The branding, all kind of brandings, lots of information. What I'm looking for is, I think, somewhere else. It was in here. Config Feren, etc Calamares, modules. No. Where was it again? Those are slide items. While we wait, still running, so that's a good sign. Let me pause the video and I'll look for it. All right, we have an ISO that we can test. 1.4 gig is out with a Super F7 VirtualBox launches itself. We go to choose a disk file, probably the right place, right? Carli 8 out. Click 1, enter, boot. Control F is already done. Full screen. Time for a coffee again. It's cold already. So the only difference we've made is a desktop file, right? Strange but true. If it works. Look at that, how nice. This will start the program. We need to do something about that, right? If you do not trust this program, click cancel. I don't want to see this pop up. But there you go. We have this thing in here. We can start installing it. Next, 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 next. But that will just take time and we don't have that. So right mouse click. I don't have any editors. Just Vim. But we need to say to trust it. So inside, let's see what I'm correct. Open with Dolphin. I was in my own system, not a VirtualBox. So home, Control H, desktop. I need to figure out how to make it just clickable, right? So click and done like this. Now works. So I need to do something to it. Methinks. F12 is not working. Control T is working. So sudo pacman woo. Set my keyboard to Belgian. Sudo pacman -s. And then Sublime Text. Right. Yay, Sublime Text. We do not have the repo of ArcoLinux available. Number 2 is the one I want. Building it, even online, on the DVD, I mean. Low disk space. There is a trick to make your space a little bit bigger. Anyway, open with Kate. Eric, there is Kate here. A failure occurred in package. So we ran out of space. If you want to know cow space, that's what you need. Cow, like a cow that gives milk, cow space. You have to add it somewhere in your system. Right, I was thinking less -al. This is now an executable. Was it an executable? Restart. Shut down. Is it an executable on our system? Right. Kill. Okay, backup. Carli package build installation in here, in here, in here. Right mouse click, ls. Okay, right? Schmott plus X, Calamares, desktop. Look at that, how nice. It gives me an icon. And then we push it back to the internet. There is a change. So make executable. All right. And we need to make a package again. So we go one level up, one level up. And this is why all these things take so long, right? You think of something, try something, and then, oh, forgot this, forgot that. We learn as we go. So Carli system installation, package build, to save, build it. Build it in this case is make package. We have scripts for it on ArcoLinux. Okay, it's built by Ctrl X. Then Carli repo, Ctrl V, and push it to the internet. Now, you can spare some time. Normally I would say new version executable for desktop Calamares, right? Voila. 20.9.0992, so cool. So normally I would say build the script again, build this thing again, but we're not going to do that. Sometimes, not always, it's interesting to go for Carli 8. Blah. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. I thought I made a mistake, but it's okay. And then we need to update the system. So this one, Ctrl T, let's see if we can update. If I set my keyboard like that, update doesn't work, Eric. Why did you type it? Sudo pacman -sy. And now we update. There is Carli system installations. All right. Now that thing is installed in etc/skel. Not in your desktop. It is when you build it, but it's not now. So that's why we invented the skel alias. So this one is the new one. Cancel. So this one is the new one. Cancel. Copy. Ctrl V, blah, blah, blah. Okay, overwrite. Let's have a look. I did not see a pop-up, although I saw something flash here, but no, it's okay. So with the Schmott X making executable, we don't see it anymore. So this will be super, super nice. Now, I was looking for a way to delete this thing again. So seeing it's already 34 minutes, let's stop the video here. And the second video is going to make sure if we install everything, maybe we should make this as well in the video. If it's installed, it will still stay there on your system, the system of the user. Whoa, that's a new guy. Right? Oops. Nope. Ah, too short. Tired. What did I do again? I think it's at this one. I do in that case. Nah. Passed it. We've made a net install, So boom, NetSurf is going to be installed. And there it goes, right? Still make something nice here, but that's just QML slideshow. But pausing the video here, and let's reboot and see that this thing is still there. We need to figure out a way to get rid of that. All right, so let's restart. Done. You can actually say that restart is always active there in Calamares. And we boot from second line, boot existing OS. ArcoLinux it still says. And aha, it's a good thing I just tested that out. There is nothing available there. Desktop, aha. So we need to delete it even if it's not there. So Plasma is a little bit smart. I'm surprised, guys. You made great desktop there. If there is this exclamation thing, which means it's pointing to something that's not there, it doesn't show. But of course, like this, it will show. So we need to remove it anyway. We need to figure out a way to remove it. Now, there is something I was just thinking. So shut down, and then we're gonna stop the video because it's gonna be too long. Just checking. Do we have in, what was I thinking? Do we have in Carli 8 in the Carli Calamares configuration, etc Calamares modules, what did we do already? Aha. We have a shell process.conf and we have settings.conf, and we set this thing to not to plain text but to Perl. Even if we don't know Perl, put it to Perl because it shows exactly what we're gonna use, and shell process is at the end, right? Almost at the end. So before we boot and before we unmount, we say get rid of Calamares. If we can put that inside the shell process, which is this one, that's another one. That's Carli make init CPO. This one, that's this one, Carli. But this one, if we open that one again, Perl. Aha, here we delete stuff. So here we can also try to remove stuff. What you can also do is instead of remove, run a script, and in that script remove things, right? So in ArcoLinux we have this cleanup script, I think we've called it. Every system, every distro out there gives it another name, of course, right? We're all different individuals, but it's basically cleaning up, right? So this is gonna be my best bet for this setup because I already have everything in place. The only thing I need is add a line, right? But we'll figure it out and test it out in the other video.